EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys come in here winners of 2 straight. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys already secured home field advantage for the playoffs, so not a lot to play for as the AFC will come through here. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Ooh, and a juke. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Off play action. Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin.
A gain of 15 yards.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Making to the sideline and
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Richardson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
So here are the Patriots now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first. I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll throw with May. get the first down here as he's up to the 14.
A gain of 6.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Adnan Mitchell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Really an excellent run, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
He's tackled at the 30.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's caught. Jack Besh with it. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 13 yards.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Come on.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Now, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Here's May. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 23-yard line.
carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's good for our Patriots. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's another Patriots first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Zone now down at about the 19. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Crazy. 5.
Throwing here is May. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the extra point. It's good to make it 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, Give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Richardson. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. And that'll bring up fourth down on the big sack with a loss of 5. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And it's fielded at the 34. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The home team's offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season.
Okay, ready?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2 yards to go, second down. Richardson looking to throw. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Ready, go.
Richardson to throw off play action. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10.
Count one.
They're Richardson yet again. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Richardson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 14-yard line.
Roll, roll, roll! Alert! Alert!
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
To number 87. Touchdown.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Pats offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a loss of 3.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
To throw, it's May. He's got a man, complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
To the air, May. Four seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
53 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones, because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
Henderson going to run for it. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
19 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. And now Mitchell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point attempt here still to come. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Hey, check that.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
Check.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they go play action with May. And that is incomplete. Oh, my goodness. He was in his own zip code, but somehow could not look it in. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. May going to bat this one forward. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
One play action. May going for the deep ball. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. 50 yards. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Raiders 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raiders now set to get the football back. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Richardson.
A gain of 9 yards.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson out of the shotgun. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Ready, check.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Raider 1st down.
Looking to throw. Richardson.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
It's a gain of 20.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Richardson. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
It's 2nd down.
Check, Panther.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
From the shotgun, Richardson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Here's 2nd and 10. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jack Besh, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Play action, May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Patriots have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Raiders 14. Cam Little to kick off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Richardson back to throw it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Richardson's pass.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
They go play action with Richardson. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
A loss of 6 yards.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Richardson working from the gun. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it second down.
There we go, back.
Brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Richardson. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Come on.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll try to do it himself. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
They run once more with Henderson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
All on the 42 as they come up second and 10. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
No gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
The tackle by Leo Chanel. No gain on the play.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And when you break it down,